As you work your way down towards the middle, I usually start angling the chisel a little bit like this, because I can't lift off the whole piece. It'll tend to break out those little pins that are left. So I kind of take half out at a time. Now you've seen probably the specialty chisels that are made that are dovetail chisels that are angled on the ends. I think who sells those? Blue Spruce, I think, sells those. And they certainly can work really nice as you're starting to punch down from the top. They'll get in those corners. I find that a small chisel will do effectively the same thing. I just tilt it now and get into those corners. It tends to work pretty well. But I haven't tried the specialty dovetail chisels. Should work. Don't know how fragile those corners get though. Be careful as you get towards the bottom of cleaning these things out, because there's only 1/8 of an inch there that I left, and it's awfully... And last pass. Now this pass, I will register the chisel right in that scribe line and just push straight in. That should be the depth that I need. When you do that, one of the telltale signs that you're deep enough is you can actually see a real bright spot right at the end where your marking gauge has sliced the wood, and then it gets a little duller behind that. So when you're working and paring off to a mark, that's the way you can tell you've reached your depth. But in this particular case, you just register the chisel in it. Okay. Now, I will come back and basically plunge down, registering right in my scribe line this way to clean up the rest of the dovetail. Come right straight down on the scribe lines that we made on the ends of the dovetail, on the tails. And sometimes they don't always cooperate because of the grain of the wood, so be careful. If they don't cooperate, you can come in from the side. Just take your time on these. And to get way back in that corner, you can just go to a narrower bench chisel and work it out. They'll come out. Good. Now make sure you're all cleaned out. Don't want any binding. You do finally put in the pine piece, and it's really in these very corners where I have most of the trouble. Very good. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to clean out this very corner right here. I'm just going to literally take a saw and cut off from that point to that point, and then I'll clean that out with the gouge or the bench chisel. Get the majority of this just with the saw. Don't break out that tip. You want that there. Good. So with that, I should be able to test fit my side. It fits nicely. Like this clamp, but just tap this in place. Very good. I like that. So, there you, I don't know if you can see that, but there you have the dovetail side. So, this is going to be my top. Again, my top is slightly oversized, so it's slightly higher. And what I'll do as I fit the drawers, I'll bevel this edge. I'll bevel the inside edge a little bit to make the drawer slip in easier. And the next thing I want to do is dovetail the other side. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then we will put in a dado around the bottom three sides that the bottom can slide into. And then we'll work on the hidden drawers. So both sides now have the dovetails cut. Now one thing I want to point out is that at the bottom, we talked a little bit about this key down here, that this behind this rectangular piece is where the drawer bottom is going to slide in and out. So when you lay out the dovetails, you want to make sure that the distance from here to here is equal to or larger than the thickness of the bottom. If it's shorter than that, when you cut the dado in the inside edge and across the drawer front, it will be exposed here. So just make sure you know that when you do the layout.